welcome to another Nintendo Weekly. It's been 2 weeks since our last Nintendo Weekly, so it's time. How's everybody doing today? Welcome, Brandon. I see you in chat. Fate Photo says, what's up, folks? Hello and welcome. Wherever you're watching. Nintendo Weekly airs on both Twitch and Amazon Live, so if you're watching on Amazon and you're a Prime member, know you get a free sub over on Twitch. And if you're watching on Twitch and you're like, hey, what is that cool stuff that Trisha's showing off? Where can I get it? You can also open the Amazon live stream in another tab, watch both simultaneously, and then you'll have quick, easy access to all the stuff I'm talking about. So if this is your first Nintendo Weekly, welcome. This is my stream to celebrate all things Nintendo. Been a big Nintendo fan since I was just a wee human. I mean, to be fair, I'm still a wee human. I'm hobbit-sized, but since I was a much younger human. Chris the Brit says, how was New York? New York was great. I got to be at the Amazon Live studios in New York City and go live from their studio, which was really, really fun. Thanks to those of you that tuned in for that. You're amazing. And I got to go to the Fitbit launch event in New York City, which was showing off the brand new Fitbit Ace LTE watch that my son will now be wearing. It's really cool. If you didn't get a chance to see my stream on Amazon Live on Wednesday at the end of the day was called Newly Released Tech Unboxed, and I talked all about it there. Hello, Renfield. I have seen the new Beetlejuice trailer. I'm excited for it. I liked the original. Welcome. Let's see. I'm entering my workout phase. What do you mean? Did I show some guns? I don't know what you mean by that, but welcome. Chicago says, Nintendo Weekly, my favorite day of the week. Thank you. Yes. You're amazing. Just Wing It says, you always wear such groovy t-shirts. Thank you. This is actually a t-shirt from my merch line that will very soon be available here on Amazon. I'm going to do a whole stream dedicated to it once I get all of my merch available on Amazon. The cool thing about that is it will be a lot easier for my international viewers to get the merch once it's available on Amazon. Huzzah. Fusion Ice Phoenix, thank you so much for the resub on Twitch. STS says, that's awesome. Yeah, it's very exciting. It's very exciting. All right, speaking of very exciting, let's go ahead and jump into Nintendo Weekly. So I always like to kick off Nintendo Weekly with the fun finds that I have for all of the Nintendo fans out there. Of course, this is a show where we talk about all things Nintendo, so if you're watching on Amazon, I have links to get you the Nintendo Switch. There's also links to quickly get you to the page for the Nintendo Switch Lite, which is just like the Nintendo Switch, except for $100 cheaper, and the Joy-Cons don't come off. Yep. I can do things. I was doing it backwards. But see how the Joy-Cons come off the regular Switch? They don't come off the Lite. So if you're just going to use it in handheld mode, save $100 and get the Lite. Otherwise, there is the Nintendo Switch OLED, which has a little bit bigger and OLED tech screen. But this is the regular Nintendo Switch. Everything that we talk about today is going to be Nintendo adjacent, so it's kind of the star of the show. And yeah, fun finds for my Nintendo friendos out there. This is something that is probably one of the earliest things I showcased on Amazon Live back in the day. But I love this wallet. It's still in pretty new condition, but like take a look at the quality of this. So this is $23.95. It's not expensive. STS says that looks cute, but look at this. Real metal on the front. Look at the quality stitching, the different types of material there. If you look at the back, it's got this amazing print on it as well. And it's a bifold wallet. And then look, you've got the Legend of Zelda logo in here. I'm obsessed with this. Right now, I use a wallet that looks like a spell book, and it holds a little bit more, and I just use that as my purse. But if I ever just needed a bifold wallet, this is it. This is it. Michael in Amazon chat, I don't know what that means, but I don't think it's related to this Zelda wallet. So I'm going to go ahead and take that away. I will ask anybody who is in chat. The folks on Twitch know this. Sometimes Amazon Live needs a little reminder to please keep chat on topic and away from, just respectful. Respectful to anyone on camera, respectful to anybody else in chat. So that's your reminder. Is the shield bulletproof on the wallet? Just wing it. I don't think it is, but maybe it's arrow proof since we're talking Legend of Zelda. Ha ha ha. Jay Shaw says, hashtag no trolls. Hashtag no trolls. But yeah, I love this. I love this, and it's one of those products. Hello, Kushal. Or Kaushal, I hope I said your name correctly. It's one of those things on Amazon that, like, it has the little customers who order this item usually keep it button. So people are happy with the quality after they get it, but it's really nice. Nishoba says, regarding the different Switches, I'm holding out for the Nintendo Heavy as opposed to the Lite. It's a 43-inch TV with Joy-Cons on either side. That would be a heavy Nintendo. Yes, it absolutely would. But yeah, I love that wallet. Other fun finds. I know I've shown this off on Nintendo Weekly before. But it's because I'm obsessed with it. Orlandoing, thank you so much for the resub. Appreciate you, my friend. Lucas says, I just want the Nintendo Switch 2, or whatever it's going to be called. I don't know. Chicago says, is the wallet NFC blocking? Probably not, if I had to guess. Oh, man, we've got, Amazon is the saddest place to troll. I'm going to give it to you. Like, the internet has so many other places you could go, Pockets, but you're no longer allowed to chat here. So I'm so sorry. You've been incredibly rude, and you have had your privileges revoked. I'm a mom, so I have no problem putting people in timeout if I have to. But I will usually give you a warning unless it's out of control. If you're on Twitch, I'm going to post a link to the Amazon stream if you want to come over there and help keep chat a pleasant place to be. Since somehow, yes, Chicago says Pockets is out of pocket. Indeed. But yes, I wanted to showcase this because I absolutely adore it. This is the Nintendo Switch case. Hi, Paolo. Welcome. Cowshell says, will the Switch require an HDMI cable? If you want to show the Switch on a television or another display, yes, you'll want an HDMI cable to go from the Switch dock, which comes with it, to your display. And that's how the audio and video will be coming out of your TV instead of the Switch itself. And there's some really, really good stuff. Paolo says, I came here to find the wallet. All right, let me highlight that wallet for you. There's the wallet. Wallet, highlight. What is highlighted is the past tense of highlight. But yeah, Nishoba says, oh, dang, I like the hidden SD card holder, right? So this is a game card case that has 2 full levels to it. And you'll notice that on the top level here, it's got like a little indent just for SD cards. Now, I have 2 of my favorite SD cards for the Nintendo Switch right here. And that is a card from SanDisk, which is currently 38% off today, and a card from Lexar, which is currently 44% off today. In fact, the Lexar 1 terabyte card that I have right here, the 1 terabyte card is only $72.99. So that's a really good deal. If you're looking for an SD card for your Nintendo Switch, which is going to expand your storage, if you buy a lot of digital games, you download them, the internal storage on the Switch is going to go really fast. So get a whole extra terabyte with that Lexar deal at 44% off, and that's great. Also, I have all my games here. You can see I got lots of different games. Sorry, some of them are upset. Here, ready? Doop. There we go. Now you can actually see what they are. But lots of different games. We'll actually talk about some of the games today that are on deal because I like talking about games that are on deal. Lucas says, I love this case. Twitch chat positivity engaged. Thank you, everybody. And Aishun, welcome back. Thank you all so much. Just Wing It says they used to have a case similar to that for the old Game Boy. The game cartridges. Let me see. The game cartridges were put in plastic sleeves. I remember those Game Boy cases. But yeah, this actually on Amazon comes in different designs too. So if the Game & Watch case is like, if that design isn't what you want, you can get it in just plain black. There's a textured look. There's a couple different looks. So there's one that is kind of reminiscent of a Switch itself. There's one that's kind of reminiscent of a Pokeball. So feel free to check that out in addition to all the deals inside. Wrapping things up with the good deals I found this week before we go on to news. Other deals, we've been talking about these for a bit. And let's see, Bo says you just need the HDMI that comes with the Switch. You don't gain anything from an HDMI 2.1 as an HDMI Switch can't do 4K anyway. Not yet. We'll see when the next gen comes out. But yes, there is an HDMI that comes with the Switch as well. Thank you for pointing that out. And Chicago says you only need an SD card if you're going to be buying games digitally, but also game save files or DLC that you might buy digitally. That's going to take up your external storage as well. Or both. Thank you very much. You're right. Or if you need a longer cable. Lucas says, does Trisha have insider Nintendo info? I wish I did. I do not. But I wish I did. Tank Shade X, good to know. Thank you. And Paolo says, oh, wow, Mario RPG with a 5-star average. Legit. Yeah, game ratings on Amazon are a little weird if you're checking that out right now. But if you do want to buy physical copies of the game, or you can even get digital game codes on Amazon too. The deals I found this week are Sonic Superstars, which is an amazing game. Originally $59.99, is on sale for $27.99. That's a great game. And also, as you so lovingly pointed out in chat, Super Mario RPG, 5-star rating, real nice. Normally $59.99, 32% off today, down to $40.95. So, actually 4.8, but warranted. Yeah, both really great games. Sonic Superstars and Super Mario RPG are all really good. Let's see. Will I be getting the new Switch? I mean, we're not even going to get an announcement for it until March of 2025, probably. So it's a long ways out. Tanner says, what's the default SD card with the Nintendo Switch? There's not really a default SD card. There's not one that comes with it, if that's what you mean. But SanDisk, SD, SanDisk does have officially licensed Nintendo cards in all different capacities. That's why you can see the Hyrule marking there. But Lexar specifically makes theirs. Their Play micro SD that I have right here is specifically speed and like formatted for mobile games and Switch games. So those are my two favorites for my testing. All right. Let's go ahead and jump into the news. Fate Photo, Zevin X Official and Fate Photo, thank you for, guys, we got a train going. Thank you for the sub bombs. Thank you for the resub. And this is, dun 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 dun. That is our hype train officially started over on Twitch. Thank you. Cal Shaw says, thank you and take care. You got it. Thanks for asking your questions and joining into the stream today. Lucas says, ooh, a dragon train. The community, the viewers, are self-named the Dragon Riders. And so we just had our very own custom dragon hype train to celebrate that there's a lot going on in chat. And we've got people engaged in the stream for the fun finds and for the show and tell portion. But don't worry, I still have stuff to showcase that you can see all around me. All right, news this week from Nintendo. There was a Legend of Zelda Lego set announced. Ooh. It is the Great Deku Tree 2-in-1 set. And it can either be built, so 2-in-1 set from Lego means there's two different builds you can do with the same pieces. You can either do the Great, I'm saying Deku Tree, but someone correct me if it's Deku Tree, from the Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, or from the Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. So you can build it either way. It's awesome. It is awesome. So yeah, you can choose which way you want to build it, and it does have interactive features as some of the Nintendo Lego builds do. I'm just going to go ahead and switch us to some Pokemon Mega Builds while we're at it, since this new Lego set was just announced. It's not even available yet, but it was just announced. So in the Breath of the Wild version, the tree's face can be animated with the press of a lever, and in the Ocarina of Time version, the tree has this mechanism that when it's activated, its mouth opens. And when the mouth opens, it reveals a Skulltula. So it's very cool. Deku. Okay, Deku. Everyone says I've always heard Deco. Great. Thoried says Trisha's like next Lego set. Maybe. And Lucas also points out there are 3 Links and 1 Zelda in the Lego set. But Freddy says Pokemon Forever. And I wanted to showcase, since we are also live on Amazon Live, and that Lego set is not yet announced. There are a lot of Nintendo Lego sets available on Amazon, or Pokemon, which is Nintendo adjacent, since you can only play the Pokemon games on Nintendo. The Pokemon Mega Bloks sets are available as well, and I worked on these over the weekend, so this is a new fun find my son and I built these over the weekend. You can see I've got a Pikachu and a Zubat here. And you can either get these individually or you can get them as part of like a big set, but you've got all different Pokeballs and all different Pokemon. You can organize them however you want. Fire Scorpion, thank you for the bits and contributing to that hype train. I appreciate you so much. But yeah, so if you're like, ooh, that new Lego set, Legend of Zelda news, has me itching to build some Nintendo type building blocks, whether you do the Nintendo IP with Lego or you do the Pokemon IP with Mega, either way, you're good to go. Frequency Punch says, how long does it take to build? These are pretty quick, and I think they were rated ages 8+. They might even be 6+. But the new set that was just announced, that's an ages 18+ build because there's 2,500 pieces. So that means it's going to be a little bit more of a complicated build, tiny kind of hard things probably to put on, but it's expected to be released September 1st of this year. So early fall, late summer, and it's expected to be priced at $299.99 when it launches, which is very exciting. But like I said, if you are feeling like you want to do some block building shenanigans, Mega has all the block building sets for Pokemon, and Lego has the Nintendo first party IP building sets. So you can grab either of those. There's so many. Honestly, there are so many to choose from. But we absolutely love them. Okay. Moving right along with our news today. More Nintendo news. Nintendo news. Should we call it that? Tyneek says the Pokemon sets are very small characters, but you usually get a few Pokemon in a set. Yes, exactly. We did a set that has, you can do a 2-pack, a 4-pack, or an 8-pack, I think. As far as the Pokemon characters. Aishun, welcome back. News Tendo. I like News Tendo as well. That's really fun. Okay, News Tendo. There we go. And yeah, Frequency Punch. I hope I answered the how long it takes to build question. These were pretty fast, but the new set I imagine will take quite a while. In other Nintendo news, there's a Nintendo store that's going to be opening in San Francisco. So the Nintendo store in the U.S. currently exists in New York City. I've been there. It was awesome. But yeah, they're opening a new one in San Francisco. So it'll be the second official location in the U.S. and it's planning to open in 2025. We will get more information as we get closer to the show opening date. But shout out in chat if anyone has been to the Nintendo store in Rockefeller Plaza in New York City. Shout it out. I went there once. I vlogged it. I did the thing. It was fun. Chicago says, I need one near me. And Lucas says, did you visit the New York City Nintendo store while you were there in New York? Not this trip, sadly. I didn't have the time. Just Wing It says, the Nintentional puns are awesome. Heyo. There we are. And Julio Kaiser says, I was looking to visit San Fran sometime soon, so that's good to know. Arg Scott says, where in New York City? I'm going in the summer. It is at Rockefeller Plaza. So big touristy area, very busy. You'll find it. It's three stories, 2 or 3 stories. I don't remember, but it's very large. You can't miss it. And it's celebrating all things Nintendo. And then the other bit of Nintendo news I wanted to mention before we move on is that there's supposed to be a Nintendo Direct in June, but we don't know when. No official date has been revealed. So when I know, I will let you know. We do know there will be no Switch 2 news during that Nintendo Direct because that's not supposed to come. That news isn't supposed to come until March 2025, probably. GDK Mouse says, I'm going to San Francisco in July. You'll be too early, although maybe you'll get to see the construction for it. Lucas says, I've been to the one in New York City, and Fate says the New York City store cost me so much money. I think I went by every day I was in the city last time. It's so lovely. If you want to celebrate your Nintendo fandom, it's a really fun place to do that. There's also a lot of photo ops. All right, games that just released include on May 23rd, so just last weekend, Paper Mario The 1,000-Year Door launched, which I did a huge 7+ hour long stream this past Sunday, celebrating and playing Paper Mario The 1,000-Year Door. It is so fun. It's a remaster of the GameCube game from 20 years ago, but now it has updated graphics and updated soundtrack. but you can still do the classic soundtrack if you want, which we discovered on stream. And they fixed some of the gameplay things. So really, really, really fun. And now they, like, one of the gameplay things that they featured, which was like a quality of life improvement, they have a ring, a partner ring. So if you want to swap out who's in your party, you can do that very seamlessly without having to go into the menu every single time. But Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door is really fun. In fact, it'll be one of the games that we maybe play today. Chicago says, I just started chapter 3 on the Thousand Year Door. Yes, I love to see it. Fire Scorpion, you're looking up if any of your team is going to play the 49ers next year as a good excuse to go to San Francisco and see that store. But yeah, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, I had a great time with it. The humor in that game is different than I think what you'll find in other Mario games. And so I really appreciate it for how witty the writing is in particular. Also, games that just released. There's a game that just released yesterday on the Switch called Seed of Life. Which GS2, who's the publisher of that game, it's an indie game, they were kind enough to reach out and give me a code for it. So we might play and take a look at that a little bit today if anyone's interested. Because that is an indie game, like many indie games, it doesn't have a physical copy that you can purchase on Amazon, but it is available in the Nintendo eShop. So if you're watching on Amazon, I do have a plethora of Nintendo eShop gift cards linked in the carousel for you in $10, do I have the $10, the $20, and the $50 amounts? But there's all different gift cards. So whether you're getting that as like a gift for a friend or you're going to use that to buy an indie game or something like that, you can totally do that. But Seed for Life is rated E for everyone and looks really cute. So that's a possibility of what we can check out on stream today. And again, thank you GS2 for the code for that game. I should also say thank you to Nintendo for the code for Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door for the stream last weekend. Now, there's a lot of games that are coming soon to Nintendo that are available on E for Seed and everyone, Colin. I hope I didn't say that. I might have said that. Bye, Lucas. Have a great weekend. Thank you for tuning in while you could. Thank you for tuning in. But yeah, there's a lot of games upcoming, and if you are on Amazon, you can look at like soon to be released games and like filter that way. But just to list a couple of them, I don't have them linked, but you can very clearly find them in case there's a certain title that like jumps out to you that you want to check out. Shin Megami Tensei 5, Super Monkey Ball Banana Rumble, Luigi's Mansion 2 HD, Luigi's Mansion 3 is currently available, and then Chia, the indie game Chia, is also coming. Plus, Dave the Diver, the Anniversary Edition, is available for pre-order if you are interested in that. So that's all the news. And now here's a question for gameplay, right? So I could get a little farther in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. We could check out Seed of Life, the new indie game that just launched for Switch yesterday. Or we could play some more of Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. Now, for today's, because sometimes we poll both chats, for today's guess of what we want to play, we have about a half hour to play. I'm going to let Amazon chat decide. So if you are watching on Twitch and want to get in your vote, you can click the link to open it up in another tab and chat there. But Amazon chat, which game would you like to see? Please let me know. Again, the options are Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door, or Seed of Life, which is the new indie that just dropped yesterday. So Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door just came out last weekend, and Tears of the Kingdom has been out for a while, but it is one of the best-selling Nintendo Switch games of all time, and it's actually 18% off on Amazon right now. Huzzah. Okay, Amazon, I'm seeing all of the votes come in on Amazon for Seed of Life. Seed of Life, please. Seed of Life. All right, let's check out Seed of Life. Like I said, I know this was originally released for PC, but it's finally coming out for Nintendo Switch as of yesterday. And Tang Shade X says, let's see. Tang Shade X says also for Dave the Diver, please note that the Godzilla DLC will be delisted in November. So does that means you just have to get it before then, right? Throwing all caution to the wind today. Why not? We're having a great time. We are having a great time. All right, so I am going to use, instead of the Joy-Cons, I am going to use a Power A controller. There's a lot of different Power A controllers. I really like these. So if you're just going to use the Joy-Con, right? Then your controller's this big, and it can be, you know, for tiny kid hands, it's awesome. But I prefer a bigger controller. So Power A makes a variety of controllers for the Nintendo Switch, and you can turn on the Switch using them, which a lot of third-party controllers can't do. But these are officially licensed with Nintendo. They're great. This is my Miss Chalice controller. Shout out all the Cuphead fans. But like I said, you can get them in a variety of different colors and designs and whatever you want. But that's the controller I'm going to use today to play Seed of Life. And I'm going to switch us over so that you can see my gameplay here in just a moment. Ba 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 da ba. All right, we're working on it. We're working on it. I got to wake up the Switch. There we go. Seed of Life. You will be able to re-download afterwards. You just won't be able to buy it new. I see. Thank you. And that's again for the Godzilla DLC. Sorry, everybody. We have a very loud Switch all of a sudden. I didn't mean to blare out your ears, headphone users. All right. So let me actually go ahead. I'm going to change our Twitch category to Seed of Life. And here we go. All right, thank you everybody who wanted to see Seed of Life and cast your vote in Amazon chat. I appreciate you. Already, I can tell I really like the art style. Let's do a new game. There's 3 different difficulties. Story if you want it easy, normal is balanced, and then hard if you want more of a challenge. Now again, this game is currently available on the Nintendo eShop as of yesterday. Lumium. It maintains balance and holds the universe together. Rob says it looks creepy like Alan Wake, but it is rated E for everyone. I feel like it's going to feel a little more like a Kona Bridge of Spirits, if you remember that game. It has the power to build worlds and to destroy them. Around it, there will always be life in all of its complexity. Our beloved world, Lumia, is nearing its destruction. It needs Lumium. The seed is our only chance.
Our sun is dying, and soon, Lumia will fall into darkness. The last spark of life will be forever lost.
Sounds kind of like the childlike Empress, doesn't it?
I was a baby when it happened. The world's been dead ever since I can remember. Maybe a bit greener when I was younger. And some flowers. I love flowers. My grandfather tells me stories. They always sound like a dream. I wish I could be in that dream. But they came, and they took everything.
No, thank you.
Why? What did we do to deserve this? We call them Nemorians, and they brought chaos and death into our world. Now, we slowly die, without hope, without a future. The end.
I'm guessing the visuals are a little jittery on purpose to make us feel a little uncomfortable in this dream setting as she's explaining what's going on.
We have to escape somehow. We live in this small house. It's the only home I've ever known. Grandpa doesn't tell me things. He believes I'm too young. But I saw it. The seed exists. Only it can bring back life and make the world flow once again. I sit here every day. I can't watch these candles burn anymore. Their flames get smaller, and so does my soul.
She
need
really
to
sounds like
find
the childlike
seed.
empress.
I need to go.
Okay, here we go. Returning to a pedestal will save your progress and everything that you've collected. Chicago, you loved Kena Bridge of Spirits. I never finished it. The combat was surprisingly tricky in that game. Oh, Nightbot. Has Nightbot been doing that the whole time? I just didn't turn it off from last stream, y'all. Sorry, let me do that.
I need to find out where the seed is located. When I was
There
little,
we go.
Grandpa took me to see it. We were far away, and I only remember a vague silhouette surrounded by lots of water. One more book to read. At least something to help me remember.
This is really sad.
This one talks about some kind of ancient race that used to harvest lumium, the source of all life. Grandpa was obsessed with this kind of thing. Wait, what's this? Some kind of note? The seed is empty and it needs a vessel of light. I need to go there and rekindle it if Lumia is to survive.
All right.
I had no choice. There is no more time. And Cora, my beloved granddaughter, if I don't see you again, know that I'm doing this for you and Lumia. I love you with all my heart. Grandpa wants to reignite the seed? No! There has to be another way. I have to find it.
You've been given a directive. It's time to execute. Okay. Now, I never played this on PC to, like, compare the difference. I guess we have to leave the house. Interact. Okay, it looks like maybe those little red dots are where we can interact with things. The dots on the floor like that make me think of a VR game. Like they intended this to be a VR game at some point.
This used to be my favorite spot when I was younger. Grandpa told me so many stories and taught me so much over the years. I really miss those days.
Okay.
I'm not hungry now, and I need to reach the seed as soon as possible.
All right, she needs to find it. Oh, all right, we just got an achievement, Novice Light Seeker, for lighting up 2 lamps. Do I need this book?
Grandpa must have left me this book to help me understand Lumia better. I've never seen it before. Seems like it has detailed information about the seed and lumium plants. I remember Oren telling me how the plants are able to absorb lumium from the ground and store it. I wish I had more time to read it. I often saw Grandpa use this strange object to maintain the alien technology around the house.
Wait, there's alien technology all of a sudden just dropped on us like that? She didn't say that before, did she?
And there's the key. Okay, I'm ready to leave the house now.
So funny. Okay, so we're in a world where there's a seed and a light. And yes, Rob said, or Forlorn Knight says, does it look choppy to anyone else? And I think I agree with Chicago, who says it feels like maybe it needed some more work to optimize for Twitch, or for Switch, excuse me. But honestly, I never played it on PC.
If I want to reach the seed, I must cross the river.
I never played it on PC, so I don't know if this is how it looks on PC as well.
The water is corrupted. If I try to go in, I'll be dead in no time.
Okay.
I need to find another way to cross the river.
Corbin, thank you for the follow on Amazon. Appreciate it. All right, so we can't cross the river. That's our house. We can't cross the river this way. Because what did she say? The river's poison or something like that?
This pedestal is the last beacon of light in this area. Without it, we wouldn't have survived for so long. We're lucky it still has a lumium pool.
The voiceover is also really funny. Yes, Jofo says, is this game, Seed of Life, also available on PlayStation 4 or 5? I believe it released on console yesterday, including PlayStation. PlayStation and Switch. Alright, so this thing's a checkpoint. But yeah, the voiceover to me is really funny. I feel like it's very red-like a person who is reading. Or maybe AI, I'm not sure. And yes, the frame rate and textures are a little interesting.
This object on the wall seems to hold a pedal. What if... the object is reacting. I can take it. I tried so many times to do this. The shield has weakened, but it's still holding. There must be another pedal nearby.
Hold left bumper to show your glossary. The pedals are small alien devices used as activators. Throughout the world, they can be found already inserted into most of the pedestal sockets or into unique activators that keep their shields active. Inserting enough pedals into a pedestal, up to a maximum number of 8, will allow the pedestal to unlock a unique ability capsule. Removing a pedal from some unique wall supports will disable the shield located in its vicinity. If you find a shield, the pedal keeping it active is always nearby. Tyneek says it does sound a little computer generated now that you mention it. I'm always paying attention to the voiceover since I have so many friends that work in gaming voiceover. Catnip says, okay, so the childlike empress wants us to use the Seed of Life to slowly restore the damage done by the nothing. It does seem very much like that, yes. Can we just sit on this bench? Is it just for sitting on? It is just for sitting on.
We used to gather water from this part of the river. Well, at least before the corruption started to pollute everything. Now the water is poisonous.
Okay, a little more background on that poisonous water. Okay, we're still trying to figure out how to cross this river, which we can't do here. I think we just ran from that direction and found this. Oh, all right, turn on another lamp. Okay. So I think it was telling us we gotta like find a pedal or something nearby. Okay, we can't go that way. We can't go through the river. Maybe this way. This looks good. This looks like a new thing. Wait, no! Can we just not go there? This purple wall is just, you've reached the edge. Please don't go any farther. Okay, okay. That green water is fine, by the way. I think this is the way we came from. Oh, that's the barrier I'm trying to take down, you think? Okay. Thor read we might, to be perfectly honest. So we're looking for... Yeah, we want to get over there. Cross the river. We need to take down that barrier by finding a pedal. We're looking for a pedal. We went in here. Do I need to, like, interact with this somehow? Or did I get the pedal and now I need to put it in the capsule? Maybe. Let's try it. Yes. Maybe I already got the pedal from that. Am I in the right spot? It looks like I should be able to interact with this because it looks like the other interact buttons, but I guess not. Interesting. Do I need to press something else, maybe? Like, doesn't that looks like something should be happening, right? Insert enough petals into a pedestal. So that's only if I put 8 in it, I guess. Removing a petal from some unique wall supports will disable the shield located in its vicinity. If you find a shield, the petal keeping it active is always nearby. All right, so we found that shield. That's what that was. That barrier that we found was a shield. And this isn't the thing keeping it active? I can jump. I'm like, is there anything else I can press? It doesn't look like there is. Oh, wait, maybe it's up here. Hold on, can I get up there? No? Okay, here's our barrier, right? Is this a wall support I can? Uppies, no? You might need to cross the river first, maybe. Yeah, it looks like I definitely need to get up there. Maybe I can get up there from over by my house? Yes. Okay, there's steps over here, I think, from my house. There we go. We just had to backtrack a little. Oh, it turns so slowly. Okay. Turn on this lamp. All right. Here we go. We got another petal. Now that barrier went away. There you go. It was a barrier. Catnip says, remember when games came with manuals? I remember. Okay, so we got this.
Wow. Even with all the darkness, this view never ceased to amaze me. As Grandpa always said, beauty can be broken, but it cannot be forgotten.
The VO feels very, the wizard came from the moon. Which was not AI. No. In fact, remember that? It was Peter Dinklage. Okay, so I guess this is the direction we're going now. Yay for no falling damage. There's something over there that looks like maybe an alien bridge. Can I walk across it?
I used to come here often, looking across the huge canyon and wondering what's on the other side. These strange platforms seem to reach it, but I'm unable to use them.
We're unable to use them.
Maybe I'm missing something.
Maybe we are missing something. Okay, if I walk right out there, we're just gonna die. So let's not do that. This is so funny. All right, I'm going to allow it. If chat's like, this is too jarring to watch, can we watch something else in the meantime? I'm going to allow a game switch if needed, because this is a lot. The Destiny beta with Peter with no robot sounds was so rough. Yeah, exactly. That's what it reminds me of. All right, so we're missing something to activate the bridge. All right, Chicago in Amazon is voting for something else. And Forlorn says +1 for the game switch. Wait, look at that. I'm just standing still. You know what? We're going to try to walk on it anyway. Whee! Oh, no! Oh, we can swim. It's just poison. Oh, no! I know some people are probably getting a little motion sick because I am, and I don't typically get motion sick. So we're going to switch the game. But that was Seed of Life. Again, just came out for console yesterday, but it's been available on PC for a while. I'd be interested to play it on PC and see if it looks similar. I'm going to go ahead and fire up some Tears of the Kingdom just so that anyone who is watching the stream currently on Amazon doesn't think that that's what all Switch games look like. There's a wide swath, if you will. Switching it up on the Nintendo Switch, my friends. Oh, Catnip, sorry. I saw that you said, how about we switch it up to some Paper Mario, but I didn't see that in time. I'm sorry. I think I'm in the sky right now. Starcat says, I'm playing Tears of the Kingdom as we speak. Nice. Jack, how are you? Thank you so much for the resub and welcome back. If anyone has not gotten Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom yet, you can get it on Amazon for 18% off right now. It's such a good deal. Ooh, yes. Ooh, yes. So nice. All right, so we just did the shrine in that Death Star looking globe. And came over here. And let's see where we want to go next. Now, in Tears of the Kingdom, I can build all manner of things. I'm going to do... Let's look at our map. To get around. So I did... Oh, there's a device dispenser over there. And the shrine we did. We did that. I mean, should we try to get onto this thing? Did I already get onto this thing? I don't know. This is the world below us. It looks like currently we do have some main story mission things we could accomplish if we wanted to. We also have the depths, which I have barely explored at all. But we're all the way over here just above the Veiled Falls. Let's take a look at our adventure log and see what we're supposed to be doing next. You relayed King Dorephan's story to Sidon. Both Princess Zelda's trail and the destructive sludge connect to the sky above the domain. Your objective aligns with Sidon's. If you find a clue about the watery bridge connecting Zora to the sky, so that's what we're looking for, watery bridge connecting Zora to the sky, you should let him know. So that's why we're up in the sky right now. Apparently there's a new device in that dispenser. I could relaunch from below if we need to. But yeah, we're trying to see where the sludge is falling from. So up there. I need to get up there however I can. I could try to build a hot air balloon and go up that way. Although I don't know that it's going to... If I try to build a hot air balloon, I don't know that it's going to get us up as high as we want to go. I think I am going to try to relaunch from below. This is the tower I launched from, trying to get over there. I don't know if there's another tower closer. We're just going to try. We're going to try to launch from the tower. All the best loot's in the underground? Catnip says, gonna go make some breakfast, BRB. Get it. Get your breakfast. This might be one of those that I just need to really upgrade my Zonai devices and battery so that I could use a hot air balloon for longer. So when you find these towers, not only do they unlock new parts of the map, but when you examine right here, you will get propelled into the air. Up, up, and away. And I will, just to see where we are, I'm headed in the right direction. I need to turn ever so slightly to the left and then go for it. So this is why I landed on these things first and then ended up getting there. But I haven't seen any of this yet. So we're going to turn slightly to our left. Oh, yeah, here. Well, I guess let's go here first. Stop our fall. Yeah, still, how do we get up there? So it doesn't get us high enough to get up there. It really gets us just here. And I was able to get to these two before. This is maybe where we need to go up above. Okay. Am I close enough? I'm gonna have to like hot air balloon it. I could go over that way to those little islands. And there's something up there I could maybe try to get to. STS says, oh, I should be able to see the new device in the Korok, or in the device dispenser, or something else. Is that the Death Star below you? It looks like the Death Star. Ashley, thank you for the follow. Yeah, how would we get up? I mean, let's just go ahead. This could be a total disaster. Hold on. But let's... Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. Sorry, everybody. Okay. Let's see if we can build... a hot air balloon. Or glide... You know what? We could try to use Ascend to get up, but I don't see anything directly above us. Let's just see what else we have. Crystallized charge. Said to be used for energy cell improvement. I still haven't figured that out yet. But yeah, I could use... Do I even... I used all my balloons. I don't even have stuff to build a hot air balloon right now. I also think I totally missed... There should be another power right over here. That maybe there was a tutorial for somewhere in the early starting section that, like, I totally missed. Yeah, none... I'm not going to be able to ascend from any of this, but... Is there... Like, how could I... If something fell from this... I just don't know how I'm supposed to get all the way up there. Bye, Fate Photo! Thank you for joining us, and thank you for the kind message in chat. Alright, I'm going to cancel that out. Maybe we can't do this just yet. So, I'm going to start... Then instead of that, since we can't do this just yet, or at least I'm going to call that we can't do this just yet. Let's see if we can find... other towers. There's a shrine there. Here's a tower we have not gotten yet. So maybe we try our best to make it to that tower. And see what else we can see. Alright. We are going to drift northward from here. So up again in the sky. Northward we go. Since I can't figure out how to get up there right now. Northward, this way. But while we're up here too, I should look for... Yeah, that's the tower we're going for. Let's see if we can get there from here. You know, let's build a glider. Let's build a glider. I'm going to say we'll take this... And we'll put a little jetpack on the back of it. And this could be a disaster, but we're going to go for it. Oh, I can't take that out here. I was hoping I could build it and then, like, use it down this ramp or something. I'm going to try again. Take out device. Take out device. Can't take that out of here. Okay, well, that's not going to work then. You bought a bunch of games today, Tank Shade X? That's awesome. Okay, and then I'm going to stop. We're getting a little closer. Okay. There we go, so that we can land safely. Ideally. Okay, landing us safely on the ground. We got part of the way to where we wanted to go. And it looked like... Oh, can we not see it now? Maybe it's behind that. Whoa! Look what's down here! Holy cannoli! Alright, well, that's a thing. And there are lots of shrines to be had that it looks like I have not activated yet. Okay, a boss battle, a new friend, says Thorid. Indeed. I want to still keep it up top if I can. And heading in the direction that we were going. So, I don't think we're going to make it all the way to that castle, but I want to make it all the way to that castle. So let's do it. It does look like something might live there that doesn't necessarily want me up in their business. Come on, give me one more gust boost. Okay, looks like, yeah, what do we think is down there? Akala Bridge ruins. Whoa. We're just exploring, no big deal. I'm gonna get this mushroom and pick up a rusty claymore. Alright. We found a thing. Oh, let's get these apples too. They're gonna be good for healing later. Maybe climb this tree. Alright, we're leaving one apple on there. Hi, Tears of the Kingdom Taylor. I love your name. A discovery. Akala Citadel Ruins Cave. Oh, I don't know that I have the right mining ingredients. Is there just a regular rock I can... Yes, there is. Okay, so let's do... fuse this rock to my rusty claymore to try to break this. Okay. Mining at its best, friends. Just attach a rock to a sword, you're good to go. Hardy truffle. That was a good grab. Some bright bloom seeds. Oh! Oh no! Oh no, we've aggroed... oh, there was a bomb flower there. I should have... Okay, let's do another bomb flower. I'm gonna throw a bomb flower out there. What happened? Oh, it's a blood moon. It's a blood moon.
Blood-stained moon shines upon the land.
Tyneek says wait for the blood moon before attacking, because it's just gonna make all the bad guys come back.
Of slain monsters return to flesh.
Tears of the Kingdom Taylor says, what's the plan for today's stream? We've actually been doing a whole hour of all things Nintendo, and we're just wrapping up the hour with Tears of the Kingdom right now. Chicago says we should be running away. Oh, these guys have a lot of health, don't they? Oh, there's so many! Oh, and that's the... let's do... I mean, we could just ascend right out of there. No, no, no. Okay, thanks, friendo. Come on. They like hold their bum. Did I hit them in the bum? Oh no. Oh! They one hit take you out. Well, I definitely needed a better sword. I know. I had the rusty sword with the rock for so funny. When you hit them, they fall on their rear. They do, and that's why they say, oh no, a one-hit KO. Basically, I think the answer is Trisha needs to level more. So maybe on my flight later tonight to Taiwan, I will level a little bit more in Tears of the Kingdom. It's a maybe. I've got a lot of work to do on the plane, plus I'm supposed to sleep. But anyway, folks, because I have to fly to Taiwan tonight, I'm going to be there for Computex. Those of you who know me know I love PC building and all things PC components. So I'm going to be at Computex doing a live stream for 2 days from Cooler Master's booth. I will let everybody know where to tune into that as soon as I have those details. But because I have to get ready and get to the airport and go do that, this is where I'm going to end this week's Nintendo Weekly. Thank you all so very much for watching Nintendo Weekly. My streaming schedule will be practically non-existent while I'm in Taipei unless I can figure out how to IRL stream, but that's should my schedule allow. I have a day of travel and then 2 days of rehearsals and then 2 days of the live stream from Computex and then a full day of travel back. So if I do not have the ability to stream to either Twitch or Amazon in that time, I ask that you forgive me. But like I said, I will give everybody the information for the live stream from Computex, probably in our Discord as soon as I have it. But this wraps up Nintendo Weekly. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for the safe flight wishes. I appreciate you so much. And I will see you all soon. Whatever you do with your weekend, stay safe, stay healthy, be kind to one another, follow the channel, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye, friends.